Hello fountain pen friends, and welcome to another video from Fountain Pen World. Today I'm going to present two flex nibs, Ultraflex nibs, which I bought in India from an Indian artisan, I would say, who is doing flex nibs, Ultraflex nibs by himself. And you can watch his videos with his calligraphy results on Instagram under Sanjay FlexNibs. I will put this later in the description where you can find him. Absolutely stunning results. So I contacted him when I saw his videos, and asked him if he is willing to sell nibs, Ultraflex nibs, because I wanted to get an Ultraflex stub nib. So because I believe big and broad lines, this is what I like to see and to achieve. Well, let me start with some basic informations to you. I'm fascinated by flex nibs, but I'm far away from using them properly. I'm no artist. I'm lacking basic knowledge of ancient font styles, ancient lettering styles, such as Old English, engravers, Old English, Old German, Old French, medieval, scripts in general, fracture scripts, calligraphy in general. But when I see calligraphy videos, I want to be able to achieve these results, at least coming close to them. But without again and again practicing and a basic knowledge of ancient font styles and an inner peace to practice, I don't think that I will come clear to my close to my target. I think coming close to this target means a lot of practice and patience, and as well a great deal of inner peace and composure, something I unfortunately rarely achieve. I have to force myself to do it, and I'm sure this compulsion is already counterproductive. And maybe I'm probably just expecting too much from myself and satisfactory results too quickly. I don't know. So this video is not a review or a verdict about the two handmade Ultraflex nibs I bought from Mr. Sanjay of Bangalore in India. And I'm going to show them here on Insta under sanjayflexnibs. You can watch his videos of calligraphy achieved by his self-ground nibs. I lack an artistic talent. I lack basic knowledge of ancient font styles, and I'm missing patience to master those flex nibs. But I like to show them, and I like to talk about them. Okay, let's dive in. The first, you see, this is an Asvine J16, and the first nib I got was a modified Canwright Ultraflex nib. You see here already the cutouts, and let me make it clearer. You see already the cutouts, and you see the flattened stub nib here. This is an Ebonite feed. It was also enhanced by Mr. Sanjay. and it's coming in a UVO threaded unit. However, as I stated in one of my former videos, the Canrite UVO threaded units are not from UVO, they are from another source used by Canrite in order to fit the larger diameter of the Ebonite feeds Canrite is using. So the inner diameter of an original UVO housing is smaller than these third-party housings. The point with this nib was, unfortunately, it didn't write. When I received it, it didn't write at all. There was no ink flow to the tip, and believe me, the feed was saturated, absolutely saturated with ink, and just touching here or everywhere, I got inky fingers, and I was really wondering what happened to this nib. I contacted Mr. Sanjay, and he said immediately, "Okay, I'm going to send you a replacement, but I think it might be better to use a B nib, a steel nib, a B steel nib, which he will rework to become an Ultraflex nib." So, as I said, it was not writing, and but I didn't give up. I didn't want to accept that this nib wasn't writing, and I buffered. I spent hours and hours, days and days on this nib. Of course, not 24 hours a day. Yeah, but several hours, and basically I got some results which I want to show you. And now comes the hard part for me again, writing under a camera. This is really something absolutely difficult for me, I have to say. So let's go to this page, and now let's see. Here I'm writing, I'm trying to write with the, you see, let's go further, make it close up. Okay, so you see here already nothing happens, and you see how far the tines are spreading. By the way, this ink here is not from, now it's coming a little bit. Surprise, surprise. Basically it's coming here from the feeder. So that was from the beginning the outcome, and I didn't give up. I polished and buffered and whatever I did, and finally I found out the nib is writing, yes, but only in reverse. So let's go here, and now you see like a stub, like a fat stub. So what do I want to say? Canrite. And honestly, I have to say, Ultraflex steel. And here, oh, now it's getting empty. Yeah, I didn't ink it up. Now it's coming back. So honestly, I want to say about these Canrite Ultraflex, I'm not very fond of them. I got a few from Fountain Pen Revolution, and I couldn't write with them. They are so flimsy, so thin. This is not steel in my book. This is a mix of metal. Maybe there is some steel in it, but the problem with these nibs is they are tending to bend, and the tines are getting easily misaligned. They spring, and the writing results are also not very nice. It maybe it is only me. I'm mishandling, I'm mistreating the nib. I saw videos from other reviewers where they were using these Canrite or FPR nibs, and they got quite good results. They were very satisfied. But yes, these nibs and me are not made to meet my my achievement targets. Let's see here. Without any efforts, I'm not pressing something here a little bit, but you see there is line variation. Of course not like an Ultraflex nib, and of course not as it should be. But honestly, I started to like this nib, even though I have to use it in reverse writing, which is no problem for me. I also use standard nibs in reverse writing, just in order to get quickly a smaller line width if necessary during writing. So I'm not unhappy with the nib, and yeah, I mean, those things can happen, and I'm not saying that the nib is bad and whatever. Especially because Mr. Sanjay immediately said, "Okay, I'm going to send you a replacement. Give me a few days so that I can make a new nib for you." And he showed me the results, the writing results, and that was all very nice and very fine. The exchange with him on Instagram was flawless. Great. So let me go a little bit I have to change the camera angle and the camera. I'm sorry for that, but writing under the camera is really a problem for me. And also my desk is not the largest, because, well, it is large, honestly. It is large, but too many things already on it. I have another table, but this is basically for dining. So, okay, the next nib, the replacement nib, I want to show you here. It is a Canrite normal steel. These cutouts made by Mr., as far as I understand, made by Sanjay. And also this hole, I think he drilled and he extended the slit. So this is an Ebonite feed, and the fountain pen he gave me for free is MOHI, as far as I know. It's an Indian brand, and I think that this model is not any longer in production. But anyway, if you are interested in these lightweight fountain pens, acrylic fountain pens, yeah, well, look it up on, I think, on Instagram as well. And there are other. They have a website, but this is basically closed. And ordering from them from India, you need to use social media platforms. And this is friction fit, and he chose this because of the much bigger nib. So this nib unit is not a unit. It has no Yovo threaded housing. So I can only use this nib and feed in this fountain pen. But that's not the problem. The fountain pen is nice. It's lightweight. It's a little bit small. It posts as well. But yeah, there is basically no problem. Let me see. So the replacement. It's a gusher, absolutely a gusher, a fire hose, a wet noodle. Very, very impressive. Only I have to learn how to master it and get nice writing results. Let's see if I can do something here. The paper is also not the very best, as usual with me. Let's do. It behaves very well. It's easy to write, but again, a true calligraphy artist would make something stunning about it, and this is something I like. So basically, this video was only to show these nibs which I acquired recently. I like them both, even the reverse nib, which is also quite nice. You see. There is some flexing, even in reverse writing. It's basically working more than a stub, but there are flex results. Reverse. This is now without any pressure. Can you imagine if this would work in normal writing? How much ink it will produce on the paper? Absolutely. So yeah. Well, sometimes I have to use a trick. I also have to use different angles in order to get different line width. You see here. It's not bad. Of course, it's not intended like this, but yeah, great. And about this Asvine, in several comments on YouTube reviews, I never made a review about this pen because I was in the beginning very upset about it. The reason was I turned here the piston knob, and suddenly the whole piston unit came apart, fall apart. It came out. Of course, I didn't have the proper wrench from Asvine because dealers on Ali selling them separately, not giving them to the customers. But anyway, and also I had ink flow problems. Oh, you see here how wet the ink still is. Here. So the ink flow was with the normal standard nib, because they say it's a JOWO nib or a JOWO unit. Yeah, somehow the nib is for sure Asvine. It's not JOWO. The feed is not JOWO, and the housing with the JOWO threads on it is also not JOWO originally. This is made somewhere in China, and Asvine put them into this fountain pen. Of course, JOWO threaded units are fitting absolutely without no problem. So I am at the ink flow issue, which I reported and found immediately, has vanished. I have no idea why, because I didn't do anything in order to improve. The only thing I am not very happy now about it is the low ink capacity of 0.9 millimeter, something like that. Milliliter, not milliliter, my God, milliliter. But simply this is because of the very, very long piston unit. There is not much room for ink, so basically piston fillers are having a much larger ink capacity, sometimes 2 milliliter, 2 point something milliliters, but I get only 0.9 millimeters in it, so I have to live with that. It's not a bad pen, it's a beautiful pen, by the way, and my initial disappointment vanished, I have to say, in order to be fair. So that was my video. Please don't take anything of this as a verdict or a review with a verdict. It is not true. This is not a verdict or a review, a normal review. Saying it is just a video showing the possibilities and opportunities these nibs gave me, and I'm just, as I said, I'm a beginner, absolute beginner. I have to practice. I have to pull myself together to master calligraphy and those flex nibs. And yeah, that's basically it. It's just showing these nibs, showing and explaining a little bit about the background. And once again, please, if you have the time, visit on Instagram Mr. Sanjay videos and watch the stunning results. He told me that he is with calligraphy already 10 to 15 years, and yeah, what he achieves, that is really fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So That's it for now. Thank you for your patience. I hope that wasn't boring. See you soon. Always enjoy your fountain pens. Stay happy, stay healthy, and see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.